All right, so the great physicist and communicator and teacher, Richard Feynman, he once gave a class, a lecture, where he told the students, very little is required of you in this class except infinite intelligence. And of course, everyone laughed because infinite intelligence is quite difficult. But what Feynman meant, what this teacher meant, was that he wouldn't try to confuse anyone. There was no new fancy word, no new crazy idea, nothing complicated. He was going to take the students step by step in a simple and logical way. And as long as they just kept thinking, just kept taking each new step, they would understand something profound by the end. And this shows how much Richard Feynman respected his students, because he was a very clever guy. He won the Nobel Prize for quantum physics. So he could walk into almost any classroom and confuse anyone. He knew so much about his field. But he approached other people with great respect, that they could understand the things he understood if he only helped them think it through. And that is our job as well in communication, in writing. We want to help people understand. We don't want to use our big fancy words and show how smart we are. We only use big words when we need them. And mostly, we want to use clean, simple ideas. We want to respect our reader and use the words they already know to help them understand something new. And if you can do that, people will think you're smart. Anybody who has read or listened to Richard Feynman thinks he is smart, and he certainly was. Another way to think about this principle is to write like there is a fire. So this means you should write exactly what the reader needs to know. And you should write only what the reader needs to know. Imagine you left our classroom, and when you came back, everyone was running out, and you said to me, Aaron, what's happening in the building? If I said, well, with the current developments of educational facilities and educational necessities in the broadening world, classrooms are needed that are not on fire, you would be like, what? Just tell me what's happening. And if I said, oh, the classroom is on fire, you would say, oh, thank you. I better not go into the classroom. I am telling you exactly what you need to know, and only what you need to know, without adding a bunch of words. And now you as a student might say, sure, that's great, write like there's a fire, but what if I need to write 500 words? And that's why one of the tenets of our class is writing is thinking. We don't mean write 500 words, we mean think. Think until 500 words is the least required. For example, what if you left that building and you came back and everyone's leaving, but your girlfriend is in the class? If I say the building is on fire, I will know that you're worried about your girlfriend. So I also have to say, don't worry, your girlfriend is out, she's safe by the lake. And this is thinking, imagining the situation, exploring the situation until you have to use that many words to tell the reader exactly and only what he or she needs to know.